I finally got a new Corsa catback exhaust with black diamond tips. Now, I really wanted this exhaust for a while. I've heard really a lot of great things about it, especially with their technology with the resonator, which eliminates drone, but when you're getting on it, it still sounds loud and aggressive. I'm not going to show you a full DIY. As you can see, the exhaust is completely out of the car. My boy Harry, we're going to do a review on his GTI with an IS38 swap turbo in a little while, later on in later videos, so you got to stay tuned for that. But what we're going to do, he's buying my AWE track exhaust, and I am going to put the Corsa catback exhaust on today. So hopefully it's not too difficult. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem to put this on. And yeah, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and put this on right now. So first, we're going to unbox everything, and we're going to show you the main reason why I decided to switch to Corsa versus AWE. And you'll be very surprised with the answer. Alright, so as we get started, my lovely my co-host Mike here is going to open the box for us and see what's inside. So, Mike, well, we already opened it somewhat.
Yeah, I know what's inside. I mean, everybody knows it's inside.
Ooh, well, we already know what's inside. So, these are the tips.
Wait, those are the diamond, they're black?
Yeah, they're black, but they're, you know, obviously there's a plastic cover on it.
Okay.
So, these are the tips.
Hardware.
Ooh, hardware in the pink box. Breast cancer awareness.
Don't laugh at that. Oh, man.
Alright, so we're going to put these down gently.
So these...
So those are the tails.
Whoa, tail.
Yeah, and then we got this.
This is over there.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Alright, so we'll put that over there.
What is that I'm putting all the stuff on, by the way? Is it something that...
It's a table.
Yeah,
we can put it on the ground.
Yeah.
She won't. I'm just saying. No, she won't. Okay.
It's really...
Got the new adapter piece. I don't know where this goes.
Okay. Wait, you don't know where this goes?
Yeah, where does that go, Mike?
I don't even know where.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright.
Right here. Wait.
That's the rear.
No, this is the hanger, so it goes like this.
Right, that's the rear. No. Yes.
No, it doesn't go that... It's not that close. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Mike's trying to puzzle it all together, and he's putting it... Mike, let's get all the stuff out the box first. Let's get it all out the box first.
But where are we going to put it all at?
I don't know. But we're going to figure that out.
You know what?
It's cold, bro.
Idea? Let's move the box and do it right here. So we're not taking it out, putting it on the ground. It is.
Oh.
I'm a genius.
The more you know. So Mike seems to think that it goes like this.
Listen, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't. Come on. You going to do that?
Does that look right?
It doesn't look right. No. I'll show you how it looks. I'm trying to think which way I took off the mount. I took it off this way.
Bro.
Damn. That's how it goes.
And it goes this way, my man. Ooh, and where's the tip? Just the tip.
Watch out. Watch out. The tip goes there.
Ooh, very nice. Very. Ooh. Yep, that goes there. I think.
Oh, we'll see if it doesn't.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yes. Yeah, spank your mufflers, right?
I'm sure this goes in the front. Yeah.
Eesh.
Yep. Just like that. And I move, you move. Just like that.
All right.
There should be one more piece in there, which is the resonator. Straight there.
Oh, thank God you're putting a resonator on.
Is that it? There should be an adapter piece in there too. Yeah. Alright, so as you can see here, this is what it looks like. Now, the major reason why I believe this system is one of the reasons, not the best reason. Obviously for sound, it should sound a lot better. Not saying that AWE sound bad, I wanted more of a growl. A lot of people say that my AWE does sound pretty growly, but it's just a bark. It's just loud all the time. And with the track, they do make a touring version of this exhaust for AWE. So the problem with that is that, in my opinion, it's kind of quiet, which is why I went with the track. But then when you go with the track and you put an aftermarket downpipe on it, As you guys know, I did an MA Performance Caddy downpipe. It drones like bad. It just drone a lot. Now, I'm in 6th gear. It doesn't bother me now because I'm used to it, but it will definitely bother like the average person who's just like driving and doesn't have like a lot of modifications on their car, or doesn't like the drone, who specifically doesn't want drone. It'll definitely bother them severely. So the next reason why I went with this one is because Corsa utilizes a part of the undercarriage of the car that AWE doesn't. Now, if you look at this exhaust, you'll see here that there's an extra hanger right here. This is to keep the muffler from sagging. Now, this was a big issue for AWE for me, because I've tightened it and I've tightened it and I've adjusted it again, I've adjusted it again, but AWE does not have any hanger on its muffler, as you can see at all. So this is pretty heavy. So you just got to think about it. The only thing holding this together is that clamp. As you can see, it's been moved a little bit, not just because we took it out, but I've adjusted it a couple times in the past, and this clamp right here. So those are the only two clamps holding this section together. So if you don't tighten these as tight as you're supposed to, then you'll realize that, okay, well, now you got a bigger issue, and then you got to realize, like, okay, well, this might potentially fall while you're driving and bang into like a pothole or something like that. Well, not a pothole, but like a manhole cover, and then you'll ruin the whole exhaust or rip it from underneath the car, and that's definitely not a good day. So definitely not a good day. But what we're going to do now is that we're actually going to put the clamps together now, and we're going to get everything assembled for you guys to see, so that we can get everything loaded into the car. And the good thing about Corsa is that even for this, they utilize a factory hanger in the car, but obviously there's no rubber grommet. Well, they include a rubber grommet with the kit, so you can actually see here, they actually include, is this rubber? Yeah, it is rubber. So they utilize a rubber hanger to mount here and to the location where you're mounting it to. So thank you, Corsa, for that. And it should sound different. The shape of the muffler is a little wider. It has a different couple passageways. It utilizes this resonator, which I thought was pretty bigger in pictures, but it's actually really not that big. And yeah, and it's right down the hole. It's actually a pass through. So the sound is supposed to bounce off into here, which quiets the drone down. So
what do you think about the quality of these welds, man?
Oh, they're pretty decent, actually. They're okay. AW definitely had a great finish. I noticed that.
This finish is not bad either.
It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's a good coating. It's I think they use T304 stainless.
I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. How good do you think these will hold up as far as rust?
Well, I spoke to Corsa, and that was a major thing for me, because I live in New York, and as you guys know, we're dealing with this weather, and this weather means snow, and then snow in New York means salt, and salt means a rust, and a lot of rust. It should mount up okay. It shouldn't be that bad at all. The good thing is that we're putting it on today. We're getting more snow next week with more salt, so actually I get to see how the exhaust would look in about a couple of weeks, because I have another project that I'm putting on this car, which will involve me to jack it up one more last time. No, I have to jack it up 2 more times, but the last time I jack this car up is going to be very easy and very worth it. But again, you have to stay tuned to JR14 to find that out. But for now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to put all the clamps together with this exhaust. Those are the reasons why I went with the Corsa exhaust. I've heard this exhaust with the catless downpipe, and man, does it have a nice growl to it. So hopefully we can get that squared away and get this exhaust in the car and then bolt it up and see how it sounds at the end of it all. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm underneath the car now. As you can see, we're putting everything back together. That's one of the hangers here, but if you look right here, this hanger right here is used on European models. So this is bolted to the rear subframe of the car, as you can see. Now, AWE doesn't utilize this at all. So unfortunately, the issue is that now the good thing is that we will be able to utilize it for our Corsa exhaust. Corsa saw this and they utilized it to hold the muffler in place. So it looks like that. Kind of looks like that Volkswagen. Hey, Mike. What's up? Feel that? That's a hanger. Oh, so he's putting it in now.
Attempted to. You got some lube, man?
Oh man, lube that up.
Make it
I
wet.
need some. This thing is
That's that concentrating phase.
Pass me the screwdriver.
Where is it?
Right behind you.
Oh God, you know how much difficulty that would be?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there's like no space. Oh my God.
Oh, it's right on your head. Your head.
Thanks. Oh, damn it. God. There it is. That's the bar. Okay.
Cool.
Thank God this is a short car. Because this would be a bit of a challenge if it was a little longer. So right now what we're doing is we're trying to
You know what you really do was heat this thing up. And
I mean, we could get grease if you want to get grease. You want to get grease?
You know what it is? Warmth, like heating this up because it's cold.
Yeah. Oh, because
We heat it up, we can slip it on there. Like, hold on, let me show you.
So yeah, we're gonna utilize this piece. Mike's gonna heat that up, and we're trying to like get this warm because it is frigid, man. It's not even like oh, it's a little brisk. No, it's extremely cold. And being underneath a damn car.
Day 2.
Okay guys, it is the next day after installing this exhaust. I'm sorry I couldn't do a full DIY show showing you how to bolt it out. It's really the same exact way as doing my AWE, but I just want to let you guys know that I ran into a little snag. So here, when AWE gives you this exhaust, this is the old AWE exhaust, and as you can see here, this is my hanger. It's still on here, but we got the new exhaust on, and this is the lovely guy buying it. Hey, come on, focus. There we go. He talks mad crap without the camera, just letting you guys know. But he's going to be done taking my exhaust, so it's actually going to be interesting to see what this exhaust sounds like. So you guys will hear this exhaust again on Harry's car. He has a catless USP downpipe and with pops and banks from APR, and it's IS38, and he's hella fast. So you guys are going to see that later on. We're going to do a review on this car later on. I'm not going to get too much away. But back to this. So this was seized on here. This is held on by an Allen key, and now the Allen keys are literally frozen inside of it, and I couldn't do it. So what I had to do, I had to think of like B for build, or like a Tavarsh way of doing it. I went to Pep Boys and I found hangers that were the same exact type but thinner from an Acura and a Honda that actually work with this exhaust. So those are the new hangers that I have, and they're in the car already. They're holding fine. I just have to readjust the tips a little bit, and then yeah, so this is going away now. And that was another thing I didn't like about AW's design. Instead of just creating a nipple here like every other exhaust company does, they have this little clamp here and you can't get it off, and it cost us like an hour of time yesterday. I was out here till like 10 o'clock at night putting this exhaust on at 28 degrees with wind. I was so annoyed, but as you guys has heard, I'm gonna show you some exhaust clips. So this is the startup sound of how it sounds. So yeah. Smoke that came out. I was like, yeah, it's like it hangs and then it pops when it lets off. So.